6:48 right now, time for the morning rush. 3 Albuquerque Fire Rescue firefighters. They are on leave this morning. Angelo Aveta, Rain Hani, and Mateo Kiyohara. They were all arrested at different times this month and charged with various DWI-related crimes. All 3 have been released from jail. Last night, AFR announced that they will remain on leave pending an internal investigation.
2 teens are now facing charges after police say they took a city-owned bait car on a joyride with their younger siblings in tow. APD officers say 10, 12, and 14-year-old boys were found in a stolen red Kia bait car, along with the teen's 15-year-old girlfriend and his 5-year-old brother. The 2 teens are now facing several charges, including contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
The community of Clovis, New Mexico came together to honor fallen state police officer Justin Hare. Yesterday, state police said that almost $27,000 was raised for the family. Officer Hare's funeral will be this Wednesday. That's at Legacy Church on Central in Albuquerque, beginning at 11 in the morning and open to the public. Zoe.
We're looking at our next big weather maker pushing across the state this morning. It's bringing widespread snow and rain across northeastern New Mexico and potentially a few of those showers for us. It will be a lot drier and a lot warmer by later this week.
Albuquerque's residents are getting out and getting active for a good cause. The Chocolate and Coffee Run saw runners of all ages met near Washington Middle School for 5K and 10K or a kids run or walk. They were able to eat chocolate at the finish line. If you missed out, there are many more events planned coming up through the spring and summer.
New Mexico high school students came together to teach people about the court system. That event took place at the Jewish Community Center of Greater Albuquerque. Those students recently took part in a simulation of 3 historical cases in Poland, as well as sharing how they approach them.
Special Olympics New Mexico is in need of more coaches to help better serve their more than 3,000 athletes across the state. Executive Director Randy Mascarella says more coaches means they can expand and include more athletes in the state. She says they are short-staffed for group sports like basketball and football. Zoe.
Our Metro Threat Index for today is at a 4 out of 10, as there are going to be some afternoon showers and some breezy winds sticking around, but it really shouldn't create too many issues. But grab an umbrella and hold on to your hats just in case.
A police officer from Washington, D.C. is raising awareness of human trafficking by running from coast to coast. Andrew Linder is now making the 78-day run from Santa Monica Pier in California to Central Park in New York City. It's all while wearing a 15-pound weighted vest. This morning, he is starting his run in Las Vegas while making his way to Oklahoma.
Happening today, the city of Santa Fe is inviting residents to get a look at its first safe outdoor space. The site of the 25 pallet shelters is at Christ Lutheran Church. Officials say the safe outdoor space is built on a trauma-informed approach and offers homeless residents a safe place to sleep. Zoe.
Nice and clear, no major accidents or slowdowns to worry about. Tractor is headed south on I-25 towards Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue. It's a beautiful sunrise to kick off the day and just a couple other cars on the road for your morning commute.
Former McDonald's workers reunite for the first time in 50 years. 20 members of the McDonald's class of 1975 in Hazelwood, Missouri, commemorated the start of their professional journeys. One of the class members says the job provided valuable experiences for the rest of their career.
Time now for the 5 facts.
And number 5, Albuquerque's residents are getting out and getting active for a good cause. The Chocolate and Coffee Run paired up with Run Fit to kick off its spring running series yesterday, all to help encourage the community to get fit. Runners of all ages met near Washington Middle School for a 5 and 10K or kids run or walk. For those who made it out, there was chocolate waiting for them at the finish line.
And number 4, New Mexico high school students came together to teach people about the court system. They recently took part in a simulation of 3 historical cases in Poland. During yesterday's event, they shared how they approached those court cases, gave descriptions of them, and their motivations for joining the Model International Criminal Court program. That program has sent 93 New Mexico students to Poland.
And at number 3, we're looking at more rain and snow on the way today as a backdoor cold front is currently bringing that rain and snow to eastern New Mexico. That snow on the lower levels will transition to rain this afternoon. About 6 inches of more accumulation across the northern mountains is possible.
And number 2, 2 teens are now facing charges after police say that they took a city-owned bait car on a joyride. That was also with their younger siblings in tow. Officers were alerted around 5 o'clock on Saturday that a red Kia bait car was stolen near Montgomery on I-25. They say 3 kids were in the car and a 10, 12, and 14-year-old boy. The boy then picked up his 15-year-old girlfriend and his 5-year-old brother. Officers remotely disabled the bait car near Montgomery and Morningside and then followed the teens and kids to a nearby apartment complex. Well, the two teens are now facing several charges, including contributing to the delinquency of a minor. APD's press conference to discuss this trend of kids stealing cars is going to be held this afternoon at 2.
And number one, 3 Albuquerque firefighters are on leave this morning after being arrested for DWI. Angelo Abeyta, Rain Hani, and Mateo Keohora are all facing aggravated DWI charges. Abeyta was picked up in Rio Rancho on March 14th. Hani was arrested downtown on March 17th after police say he tried avoiding a DWI checkpoint. Then on Saturday, Keohara was arrested on Rio Grande near Indian School. None of the men were on duty at the time of their arrests. We have a statement about those arrests from AFR Chief Emily Jaramillo on our website.